powerful, proud, pink. It's Captain Flamingo! Tired of being a kid in a world built for grown-ups, Milo Powell decided to become a superhero. He's a shining beacon of justice for kids everywhere.
He's Captain Flamingo.
With his powerful novelty items. And trusty sidekick Lizbeth.
He's Captain Flamingo.
Look out for the colorful and clueless Captain Flamingo. In Flamingo Vision where available. Oh! What horrible creature has darkened the door of mild-mannered Milo Powell? Is it a space escargot looking to slime him? Or an angry cyclops with wheezing cough? Worse, it's a human looking for money.
That's 73 pineapple and goat cheese pizzas.
Huh? Sorry, I think you got the wrong house.
If this is 84 Overly, then you guys ordered them.
No way! Come on, nobody likes pineapples and goat cheese pizza except... Thor! You did this!
A baby? Oh, please.
He may look all innocent and sweet, but he does all kinds of hard stuff while no one's looking.
Huh? Oh!
Please, you gotta take them back or I'm gonna get blamed for this too!
Look, I hauled pie to get them here in time. Somebody's gonna pay.
Uh-oh! Flamingo! A kid in trouble! I'll just get my wallet. Oof ran. Prob seems to be the Watlum.
Somehow on the bus, my stuff got mixed up with Mr. Baxter's.
Our old music teacher?
Uh-huh. Now he has my cell phone, and I have his. See?
Wow. This is tragic. Why is this tragic?
Because I need my cell phone? I'm social director of Halverston and area. Kids need me to tell them how to act, what to do, what their flaws are. By the way, Lizbeth, those shoes? Please.
Can't you just call your cell and tell Mr. Baxter what happened?
Obviously, I tried that, but it goes to my voicemail. He just jabbers on and on without caring how the other person feels.
I know the feeling.
There he is now!
Okay, so let me make sure you have this all straight.
Follow that phone! Huh?
A disguise won't fool me.
I want 3 accordions, an octave smaller than the first 2.
Hold it, young man. The Fancy Pants Tea Garden is for adults only.
But it's a matter of social life and death!
You heard her.
Parasols are like so 1898?
Don't worry, I'll get in there. Grown-ups, it's all about dressing the part.
Your tuxedo in a canned brand formal wear system. Genius.
I'll blend in perfectly now.
You're late.
They think he's a bus boy.
Thank you. And now for my next trick.
Look where he's going.
Okay, so you fully understand we want 3 accordions. The 3rd accordion playing 1 octave higher.
Sir, talking on a cell phone at the table is the height of rudeness. I kindly ask you to leave.
Anyway, I know there's all that. Of course, followed by the...
Mr. Baxter!
You owe me money!
And then the oboe should come in. Okay.
allowed here either? Why would Mr. Baxter want to be in all these adults-only places?
He was a teacher for 40 years. You figure it out.
This is so unfair. Even dogs get treated better than kids. Huh?
This sweater does not match my shoes.
Weird. What is this place? It's horrible.
A spa. It's where adults come to relax and be
Tortured? They're so sick, they're green.
Actually, that's just a beauty treatment.
What kind of sick, twisted mind would think this up, huh? Look, there's Mr. Baxter.
Actually, that's just a beauty treatment.
Yes, like I was saying, we...
What are they gonna do to him? Walk on his back or something?
Oh, that's good. Where was I? Yes.
This is bigger than your phone, Ruth Ann. We have to save him before he gets one beauty treatment too many. Mud fight! Oh, this is what grown-ups do to relax? I'd hate to see them getting excited.
Have things deteriorated for our heroes? Could anything worse happen to Ruth Ann's phone? I guess that would be a yes.
Looks okay. I better clear its memory and reprogram it, though.
He's going to wipe out my whole contact list.
That's what he thinks. Come on! Watch out! We may have lost your phone, Ruth Ann, but we saved a life from the horrors of beautification.
I'm sad for me. But think of all those poor directionalist kids trying to call me to find out what's hot and what's not. Just her voicemail. It's probably hot.
Pardon me?
I said,
Well, when you're ready to talk, let me know.
Look!
Food. No, I want to have...
this job stinks.
We lost him.
Maybe you should try calling again, Ruth Ann.
Fine. Lot of good I'll do. No! Now he's changed my outgoing message! And he's using accordion music!
Party tonight at 222 Malvern. Be there and be square.
This is what kids get when they call me. An invitation to an old people's party. That's so not hot.
Wait a second. 222 Malvern? That's my grandma's apartment building.
And an octave smaller.
He's right there.
Let's do this.
This is an adult swim! No kids allowed!
What? Here too? This is some kind of adult anti-kid conspiracy. Lizbeth, Ruth Ann, watch my air pressure. I'm going in. Oh, there he is.
You're not giving him enough air. Here!
Just out of range.
I'm not telling you kids again!
He erased my contacts and my message. And now kids will show up for some lame party they think I'm throwing. Do something!
Okay, Bird Brain, help me out here.
I don't know, Captain. Everybody thinks Ruth Ann is so cool that this party could be a smash anyway. Smash anyway. Smash anyway.
Smash? That's it!
Oh, and you won't believe
He smashed it.
Weird.
I smashed it all right, just like my bird brain said.
But how does that help?
Trust the bird brain, Lizbeth. It hasn't let us down yet. Mr. Baxter, this is yours. It got mixed up with Ruth Ann's on the bus.
There you are! I need my money.
Well, I need my cell phone.
And I need catering and a social convener for my party. I checked my messages. They canceled.
Great party, Ruth Ann. The accordions were my idea. So outre. Yeah, okay, what's hot? Okay, not you, okay?
Oh, sorry. Kids only area? Yeah, adult parties over there.
You did it, Captain, and you even took care of your pizza guy problem.
And so, after a long day of heroing, the only question is,
What is he thinking wearing those glasses?
Captain Flamingo, looking out for kids in a big way. Introducing Captain Flamingo's top 3 embarrassing superhero moments. Number 3,
Feel like taking a dip, Nugget?
the ill-considered cannonball. Number 2,
I'm sending you to the moon, warrior monkey!
the teeter-totter takedown. And number 1, the hand-me-downs of holy cow.
No!
Isn't it nice of Cousin Wendell to give you his outgrown clothes?
Mom, I've got enough bad memories of these outfits. I don't need to make new ones.
When I need to be inspired, I always wear my painter's pants. I think it brings a whole new aesthetic dimension to my work.
Huh?
Super tight dress shoes are super cool. I have my own monogram shoehorn. Snazzy! After my 1/8 of an inch growth spurt, I need a new wardrobe. You can have these. They make me chafe.
Huh?
Don't be silly, Milo. Once you've worn these all day, you'll forget they used to be Wendell's.
All day?
Uh-oh, Flamingo!
No bots! Now march!
Lizbeth, what happened?
First, what happened to you?
Wendell's hand-me-downs. Can't talk about it. Too soon.
Well, this should take your mind off your troubles anyway.
Hello, Captain Flamingo.
Darth Vader!
Captain, hold on and look a little closer. Do you really think this could be the notorious bad guy from the Star Disputes movies?
Course not. Huh. He's wearing footy pajamas and he's only like 3 feet tall. This couldn't possibly be Garth Invader.
Right, so...
It's the son of Garth Invader! Run! Run for your life!
Captain, it's Max in his new Garth Invader super scary voice changer mask.
Cool.
Except now he can't get it off his face, which means he can't go anywhere without terrifying everybody.
Here, kitty, kitty. No, I feel so unloved.
This is a tough one, Lizbeth.
Captain, you're not scared of Max, are you?
Who, me? No, it's just these Wendell hand-me-downs. They don't fit right. And on an unrelated note, I'll be using this to save Max. My Sofa Slug brand personal reality escaping system.
Isn't that the gadget that makes your life look like a TV show?
Exactly.
I don't get it. How's this thing gonna help Max?
Simple. Let's see, talk show mode.
Thank you. You're too kind.
Soap opera mode. Aha! Here it is! Puppet show mode. Yeah, he doesn't look scary at all anymore. Now watch as I wrestle the mask right off his puppet face. Aw, man! It's these pants are weighing me down. They're full of Wendell's junk. Ugh, nasal spray? Linty licorice? Baby wipe. Ah. phone. Here I come, Max!
No! Stop!
Captain?
Not now, Lizbeth. Busy.
But Captain, I think you might be on the satellite mode.
So?
So the raw feed of Max in his Darth Vader mask, I think it might be going out into outer space.
Why in the world would you think that?
Just this hunch I have.
Darth Invader, prepare to meet your destiny.
Nicely put. But let me just add one other small thought. Holy craholies! Alien invasion!
Still scared of Max, Captain?
You know, Elizabeth, not so much anymore.
I'm too young to be zapped by aliens.
No way I'm going down in these pants.
I want my mommy.
Darth Invader, we humbly await your instructions.
What?
Don't tell me you honestly think that he...
Is our leader.
Cool. Max, look, tell them that you want to rid the Earth of hand-me-downs, okay? I'm gonna have to listen to aliens.
No! If Max has a chance to lead an alien army, shouldn't he ask them for something like world peace or an end to poverty?
Elizabeth, come on. Look at these pants.
He has a point.
Darth Invader, Scourge of the universe, what say you? Quick, we're starting to cramp up here.
How dare you interrupt his concentration?
Oh, way to go, Bert. Now he's mad. We can't take you anywhere.
I'm scared. What if they find out I'm just a kid and get mad?
Yeah, if he bosses them around and then they find out he's not Darth Invader, they might take it out on Earth.
Fine, but with that voice, how can we convince them he's just a kid who can't even stay up past 8? Aha! Next stop on the tour, your leader's chambers.
Oh!
Note the youthful decor, child-sized furnishings. Anybody getting a sinking feeling about their leader? Anyone? Comments, concerns, input, inquiries?
Like us all, the Great One is a child at heart.
Could be. Or maybe he's an actual child. Look at the tiny kid bed. It still has a rail to keep him from falling out of it.
The cradle of civilization.
And look here. What known Scourge of the universe plays with dolls? Huh?
Clearly, Master of Evil uses these action figures to plot his attacks. Let Scotty know we'll be taking out the Indian Ocean tonight.
Stop!
Oops. Make that Antarctica.
Listen to me. I am not Darth Invader. I'm a kid named Max Waterwick. Repeat after me. Max Waterwick.
Okay, FOE1?
Max Waterwick! Max Waterwick!
We have to get that mask off. It's the only way they'll believe he's a kid.
Okay, time for some tough love.
This criminal tried to attack our leader. I knew he was an enemy alien. Just look at his terrible disguise. Took the ship.
Great. Now the whole universe is gonna see me in these pants. Huh?
Max Waterwick, our great leader. How shall we destroy our enemy with grape-flavored space reaches? Or lemon wine-flavored space reaches?
Great. What? I hate lime. Ugh.
Captain, I don't think you get to eat the leeches. I think they eat you.
Your leader requires a moment.
Of course, but it is past regular feeding time, you know.
Hurry, do something.
Birdbrain, I'm counting on you. Get us out of this.
That's it. Just look at all these fancy devices. If aliens can travel faster than the speed of light, surely they can get a mask off a kid's face. We just need their alien technology. Alien technology.
Alien technology. Yes, exactly!
Captain, what are you doing?
What is the weirdest, most creepy, most alien thing in this room? Wendell's pants! And if I keep digging... Aha! How's that for alien technology?
A shoehorn?
It's a kid, a fake, an imposter.
So, can we stop talking like him now?
Definitely.
Thanks for saving me and also the Earth, Captain.
And you even did it wearing Wendell's hand-me-downs. Hey! Your pants look 1/8 of an inch too short. Maybe because you took all the heavy stuff out of the pockets?
Don't be silly, Lizbeth. Obviously, that alien zapper made me grow. Ha! I'll never have to wear these again.
Is that really what happened?
Why not?
Why not indeed? Stranger things have certainly happened today.
Are we still scheduled to invade Antarctica tonight?
Captain Flamingo! Looking out for kids in a big way. Captain Flamingo supports wildlife everywhere.